The OZtrail Elite Villa Dome is one of the most popular family tents OZtrail has in its range. It's a T-shaped 4-room family tent with a host of features. Let's have a look through some of them now. One thing campers are very interested in is the waterproofness of their tent. OZtrail uses 100% polyester in all of our fly materials. Polyester itself is naturally very waterproof due to the tightness of the weave of the material. Added to that, we use our UV-Tex treatments to the exterior of the polyester. The UV-Tex means that water is going to bead and run off at a much more rapid rate than natural polyester. This avoids the chance of pooling on your tent as long as it's correctly set up. As a final stage of protection, on the inside of the polyester, we silver coat our products with a 100% waterproof barrier. This silver coating helps not only for waterproofness, but also for heat. With the material stitching, the only conceivable place where a tent could leak, we've clear hot taped all of our seams. So when you actually look at the product, you'll see a clear plastic bead along the entire seam, stopping any water from bleeding through your stitching. Ventilation's a key design element for any tent, and no tent handles it as well as the Villa. To begin with, we've got our quarter vent windows here for each of the 2 end rooms. They're both at the front of the tent and at the back. Then we've got this large screen room at the front. It's really versatile. All of these awnings can be zipped down to completely enclose the tent so it's weatherproof, or in great weather you can have all 3 of the awnings up to give you great space under shade, or any combination of both. As you can see, we've got an awning out the front, our side rolled up, and our back closed down to keep the wind out. Really versatile feature. As well as these front awnings, you've also got 2 awnings off both bedrooms on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the tent, as well as a small awning out the back of the tent. The flow-away awning feature is used on the front awning of the Villa. It's a simple solution to stop water ponding in your awning. It uses some tension straps and a side release buckle to place a peak in your awning, rolling water to the sides of your awning rather than pooling in the center. OZtrail tents come with their guy ropes pre-tied and pre-tensioned. You'll also notice that they come with shock cord looped into it. This is to enable just that little bit of movement in the wind, or in the event someone trips over their guy rope, it won't tear out of the fly easily. The Villa Fly makes use of OZtrail's DryGuard Plus system for protecting the windows and awnings from water feeding into the zips. What you'll notice is it has a series of flaps. One underneath the zip line to make water bead and run to the bottom. One on top of the actual awning so that direct hits of water bead along the awning, stopping water from getting into the zip line. The inner of your tent is the insect-proof sleeping area. We use the dry floor system, which is a hard-wearing PE bucket floor to stop water from rising up from underneath. We also use no-seam mesh on all of our windows, which are mozzie and midgie-proof to keep out the smallest creepy crawlies. The windows also have polyester privacy screens that you can zip up from the inside to give yourself privacy when you're getting changed or inside your tent. Throughout the tent, all of the bedrooms have both polyester doors for privacy and mesh doors for insect protection in our duo door system. In all of the rear 3 bedrooms, there are organisers in the side of the tent to keep your wallet, your keys, your phone off the floor. And in the centre of the dome, we have an organiser above your head. To enable you to run power leads from the outside of the tent through to the inside, we have our power port system. Also, we have touch tape tabs to run power cords from the floor up to the light hanging hook in the centre of the tent to keep any power cords away from feet. One thing that's always a bugger is bringing sandy or muddy shoes into your tent. To save you from having to do this, we've incorporated foot lockers into the rear of the tent. A really simple system of zipper doors which allow you to keep your dirty shoes away from your main living areas. The OZtrail Elite Villa uses a hybrid pole system, a fiberglass geodesic pole over the center of the dome, and the incorporation of OZtrail's portico poles at the sides and the front of the tent. So let's have a look a little bit more in depth about the pole system. The poles attach to the fly using a series of C-clips and J-hooks which are stitched into the inner of the tent. These connection points create a strong and rigid frame. The portico pole system uses steel poles on the sides of the tent and a fiberglass pole along the roof of the tent. The fiberglass pole acts as a shock absorber for movement in the wind, and the steel poles keep it strong and rigid. The poles attach to the base of the tent using a series of rings and pins which are simply and easily attached to the pole at its base. The OZtrail Elite Villa is 605 centimetres from bedroom to bedroom and 520 centimetres from the front screen room to the rear of the tent. 3 large bedrooms at the rear of the tent, all of which easily fit an OZtrail Queen instant bed. The front screen room is 240 centimetres deep and 300 centimetres wide. All 4 rooms have an entrance to the tent. The left and right rear bedrooms are on the side of the tent, the rear room is at the back of the tent, and the front screen room at the front of the tent. The tent has a centre head height of 210 centimetres and weighs 33 kilos when packed. So there you have some of the features of the OZtrail Elite Villa Dome. Get into your local camping store and check one out for yourself.